Have you ever regretted something that you didn't do that you should have done? Or maybe you have regretted something you did that you shouldn't have done. I think sometimes we get so mired in past mistakes that just moving forward seems impossible. You get to the point where you're so anchored to the moments uh, that actually God's already forgiven, that we replay failures, we rehearse what ifs, and very slowly we kind of convince ourselves that just, staying still is really better than trying again. At least it's safer. So we get paralyzed in our movement. And that may not be movement externally. It may be movement internally, decision making. Today, let me take a minute or two and talk to you about choosing or making the choice to move or choosing movement over regret. Regret seems to be the other side of not making a proper choice or not making a choice at all. The decision to do nothing is still a decision. That decision, though, will quietly shape our future and we won't even realize it. But the Bible shows us God who specializes in new beginnings. I used to hear preachers preach, and even myself, I've done that, that God's the God of a second chance. Well, I preached that for a few years and then I realized, well, wait a minute. I'm already past my second chance on a lot of things, and he's still the God for me. So maybe I should rephrase that and say God is the God of another chance. So that gives me, yeah, some unlimited ability to make mistakes, but it also tells me that he's always a forgiving God. The Bible shows us a man that really specialized in new beginnings, Paul. He admitted his past, owned up to it, owned it all. But he said, forgetting what is behind and straining toward what is ahead. Moving toward what is ahead was not easy, but it was done. He chose movement over memory, obedience over shame. God doesn't ask us to erase our past. He asks us to trust him with it. The most important aspect of action or movement is ensuring that the movement you take internally or externally supports your vision. Don't just act. Make sure it's in line with your greater purpose. See the bigger picture. Healing begins when you take a step. Might be a confession, that's internal. Might be forgiveness, that's internal also. Might be prayer or service, which may be external. Action breaks the cycle of self condemnation and opens the door to the grace of God. You cannot change yesterday, but you can choose today. So don't let past mistakes dictate your future. Act. God is waiting ahead of us. He's an omnipresent God. He's already where we're going, and He's saying, come on, you're okay. I've forgiven the past. So choose movement today. Make some internal shifts, maybe not external, but internal. Just get up on the inside and say, with God, all things are possible, and I'm going to work this and walk this out in His name. I pray you enjoy a great day. Remember, no one succeeds alone. We will talk again soon.